long run. And so I'm finna break this down to you in the same way that I broke it down to Buddy that was in jail, and the same how I broke it down to this kid. Because you thinking that you standing on business and you doing what's right for your friend, but you let other people down in the midst of that and make you lame as hell. It make you a coward in my eyes. And so I just want to, and I can speak from that because I spent 5 years in jail for doing some real nigga activity, right? And so that bothered me. It bothered me that somebody leading this baby down the same path that they led me down. It's bothering me that somebody ain't trying to cuff him and stop him. Instead, these grown men that's my age, these grown men that's 35 plus, that's 40 years old, is entertaining this ignorant ass street life. We losing babies behind this. We losing our nephews and our sons behind this. We losing kids in our community. It's mamas grieving, literally grieving daily. People are dying daily behind this. And y'all still trying to glorify this? Whether they dead or they in jail, we losing people behind this. And so it bothers me. It upsets me when I see grown men glorifying this and teaching this to somebody else. And you can't even be authentic about how it made you feel when you went through it. And so if there's nothing, I was telling this guy that was in jail, I'm now ministering to this guy that's talking to these kids and encouraging these kids that you got to stand on business. You got to do this real nigga activity. No, fuck that. It's lame and it's goofy and it's taking you away from your family. And so when I was in jail, there was nothing real about somebody else raising my son. It was nothing real about me standing on business for him and leaving my son to go fend for himself. It was nothing real about that. It's nothing real about you going in jail and you taking a shower with 100 guys in the shower with you. There's nothing real about that. It's nothing real about you going to jail and your mama grieving, your mama crying because she don't get to see you for the next 5 years. I remember getting on the phone. I remember calling home one day and I remember talking to my mama on the phone. And I remember talking to my mom and I'm thinking I'm finna call home on this good Sunday and everything finna be cool. I had been incarcerated for 4 years at that time. And I get on the phone and I talk to my mama and she's crying. I got 1 year left. She's crying. I'm like, what's wrong, Mom? What's wrong? And she said, and I remember her saying it as clear as day. I hate you. She crying. And I only seen my mama cry twice. One of them was the first time it was for 9/11. The second time it was because of me. I hurt my mama. Now let's take some accountability. I hurt my mama trying to be a real nigga to them. And I got my mama crying over here. That's real nigga activity. Y'all don't talk about that. This the stuff that y'all don't talk about. Y'all want to glorify everything else. Y'all want to get praise and y'all want to wear a badge of honor for going to jail, but you don't want to talk about who you hurt in the midst of that. You don't want to talk about how you did that goofy ass, unreal nigga shit in the midst of trying to be a real nigga to them. Right? And so I remember calling my mama and I remember her saying, I hate you. I hate you. And I'm like, Mom, it's downhill from here. What do you mean you hate me? And she's like, it's downhill for you. She said, I'm the one that's taking depression medication because of you. Because you gone, because I miss my son, because of dumbass decision that you made. And I'm thinking it's over. And I'm like, it's over. It's down here. I'm trying to convince her, like, stop crying. It's over. And she's looking and she's bawling, but she's speaking her truth. She's telling me, she say, you hurt me. I'm still hurt. I'm still hurt. It's not over for me. I still don't see my baby. I still can't see my son. It's over for you. It's not over for me. And even in the midst of her hating me, I remember getting off the phone with her. And I remember getting a letter in the mail that day. And I remember her sending me a money voucher. And I remember getting money from her. And so now I'm in my mind, she hate me, but she loved me enough to send me money. She hate me, but she come and visit me regularly. Ain't nobody else doing it. And so the realest nigga stuff that I could have done was change my life for my mama. Change my life for my family. My son out here depending on me. The realest thing I could have done was get my life together and stay here for him. My community depended on me. The realest thing I could have done was stand in this community and be a father to all the boys that daddies that ain't here. The realest thing I could have done was make better decisions in my life so that I don't end up in there and let the people down that's taking care of me, letting down the people that's holding me down and the people that love me for real. The real love is telling me, no, I ain't finna do that. Real love is pulling me up out of that and saying, you ain't got to do that. You can go a different way. That's real love. And y'all think that these niggas love y'all for real. No, your girl love you for real. But you want to risk going back in jail and letting her fend for herself. That ain't real nigga activity. Ain't nothing real about that. Your girl sending you money and she got the kids outside. And she got the kids while you locked up. Ain't nothing real about that. My mama was paying for a lawyer while I was in jail. Ain't nothing real about that. Get your life together, man.